Okay, so this is my introduction to my new svl95 2. Decided to go with Kubota this time. I live in the upstate of South Carolina, so we get a lot of dirt that is very, very hard to get out of the ground. So I needed something with power. We have red clay here, and I just wanted to do a quick little walk around with this. Maybe this would help somebody. This thing here is like, I think it's 96 horsepower. We really need the power out here to break the ground loose. Just do a little walk around and talk about it a little bit. It's a beast. It's the strongest one that I have run up to this point. Show you a little bit about the inside of it. Back here at the door, as you can see, look at the scuffs on it. I've borrowed a friend of mine's bush hog and took it down through the woods and scratched it up some. But other than that, still looking pretty good. I only got about 30 something hours on it. If you hadn't learned yet, what's it, 50 hours. They recommend that I read through the book, and they say they'd recommend you don't run it wide open. You only run it up to about 3/4 of the way, but I really haven't obeyed that. I'm used to running them at full speed, but I back off of it a little bit up to 50 hours, and after that you can go wide open. But anyway, there's Tier 4 engine now that has all the Tier 4 compliance. It's got all the full regen on it. Let's see, I'm just showing you where everything at. That if you know anything about Kubota, this right here comes out, and you take this bolt out, this one, the whole thing lays over, sort of, so you can get to everything. Get to all your filters back in there, your fuel filter, your air cleaner. And there's your def and all the grease points on it. These are really easy to get at. Came with this bucket, which is I think it's 80 inch. I had to get these cutters to bolt onto it, and everything with a name like Kubota or John Deere or anything like that, you're gonna pay a good price. But let's show you inside here. Well, if I can get the door open. This was a huge selling point for me. I just do not like the Bobcat and John Deere way of opening. But anyway, back to the entrance of the machine. I really like how much room you got getting into this thing. It's just so sweet. This is my view getting out. Of course, the seat's very adjustable in here, and it's good for me because I'm a short guy, about 5'7". Slide myself up a little bit. Still got a lot of room for my feet. You got an extra throttle in here, which I never use. And here's some more of your interior, showing you your depth gauge monitor right there, fuel, water temperature, and the hours. And this also, you hit this button up here, and it changes your screen down here to show you your hours and your RPMs. Sometimes I'm not very well with the technology here, but I'm trying. Let's see. Over here's the buttons that this one right here releases your hydraulics to function. Of course, that's just a part button. That's your lights. Over here is your air conditioner. It's the only thing that I don't really like. It's just, I'm being picky really. You have to reach up underneath the arm here to get to it, but it's not that bad. Here's the regen inhibit button. So if you wanted to stop it while it's going through a regen cycle, I wouldn't do that, but you know, you can. You can stop it, and when you get back in it to crank it back up, my understanding is it'll start back up on its own. So just let it go through that cycle. And here's your radio back here. And I know I saw where someone else had put up that they didn't like the heating system because it was basically all on one side. You know, there's the one that shoots toward your face, and here's the one that kind of goes towards your body or towards the front, and another one, these two down here towards your feet and towards the defrost. I didn't really mind it because it does kind of create a, back here behind you is the intake, and so it creates a sort of a swirl effect in here, and it's good and comfortable. I haven't really found my left side to be more comfortable than my right. So anyway, these right here are your lock-ins. I didn't mention that. Hit down and they go down, up, and they come up. Right here on the side is your lock and unlock button for that. And of course your hydraulic switch has got to be engaged for that. And I'll check back with you. I've never done this before, so I'm just testing it out as far as the phone using the technology. And I'm sure there's some of you going to say, yeah, I can see that. It's the top of it, and I like that you can see out as well as you can. One of the other reasons I needed one so big is because of that. I need something that can load that truck, and it's got to have with that truck, I got to have the larger machines to load with it. If not for that, I probably would have went with a smaller down to the 75. But now that I'm in it, I mean, I don't think I'd go back. It's just the power is nice, and I'm used to running a older model New Holland 885, which was really nice. I mean, I grew up with it, but I'm 51 now, and that old thing beat me to death. And you can see my scratches. I got her broke in good because those don't come out. Using that bush hog down in this property to cut. It was more of a cutter than a bush hog. Anyway, I got some good scratches on it, but anyway, it's not bad. Anyway, I'll check back with you. We'll get the keys, get her going, and see if I can get better at this. All right, this is a 2018 model. No, it is a 19. Okay, it is a 19 model. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to learn more about this and see if I can get it posted. Thank you. Hey, Levi, let's get a picture. Let's see.